You're with Dave White with the New York Sea Grant, or should we use some sort of like alter ego?
There we go, my
alter
ego.
ego.
It's our lucky day.
It is.
In my younger days, I actually had a red beard, so I'm feeling very young today.
Yes.
I'll go with that.
And you brought this from Ireland, right?
I did. My daughter got it for me from Ireland, so this is original.
She knows
this
her
is
audience.
original.
I like that we are celebrating
Yes.
St. Patrick's Day this week.
It's the week-long event, so
It
you know
is.
you gotta go with what you got.
You know, I have not checked to see if you're even talking about boating, but I do say that
What are you even talking
but
about
people are
today?
going to get in the mood for it this week because of the warmer temperatures. They're going to
know.
start to get the feel like, well, we're getting there.
We're there, you know, and I'm listening to your forecast, and you said it right. You know, we're just getting a little bit of this, and then we're going to get more snow. I mean,
Right.
this is that transitional
It's
season.
the tease.
And you know, because of that, we often have to talk about the fact that, like, you know, when I left my house today, Oneida Lake was frozen, and they'll be out ice fishing, and then I get up here and people are going to start launching boats next week. And with each of those, as people start to transition, you have to think about what are some of the new safety aspects to think about, the more nuanced. You know, ice fishing starting to get soft. You got to be thinking about depth of ice. And again, we go back to, you know, taking a float coat, float jacket out,
Yes.
because if you fall through, and then we start talking about boating, you got to wear the life jacket on board as well. So it's really that transitional time, and you have to just take special precautions for both of them.
Right, you want to be safe. It can be dangerous out there, but also a lot of fun. So as long as
Absolutely.
you're taking
Right.
those safety precautions,
Absolutely.
you'll be good.
And that's what people love about this time of year, is because they can't. I mean, I know people that will go ice fishing in the morning and then go out open fishing in the afternoon.
Wow.
And now as we get towards April 1st, and we all know April 1st is a national holiday in upstate New York, it's just like the first day of deer season, the first day of trout season. So as we begin to get there, you just have to start thinking, because, you know, the water is going to start looking good. You're going to give us that nice 60-degree weather, and that water is going to be cold. And I have gone in
Yes.
purposely to 30-plus degree water to do demonstrations, and trust me, it's cold.
Taking
That
one
makes
for
you
the
cold
team.
just thinking
Oh yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Oh
and,
my
you know,
gosh.
for some reason, I always drew the short straw when
Yeah,
I'm
I
doing
guess
that.
so.
But it does, and so it's just, you know, we talk about filing a float plan. Where are you going to be when you're going? Because a lot of people still go out, whether you're going on ice or you're going on the water or in the water. People are still going out, and you need to let folks know where you're going, when you're coming back, because a lot of us go out alone, and that can be extremely dangerous this time of year. And please, when, you know, we hear from our law enforcement friends that are saying, please don't go out on the ice, they're not saying that to be protective of you. They're saying it because it's dangerous to be
Right.
out there. So, you know, our law enforcement friends, when they're giving us that advice, please heed the warning.
There's a reason.
Because
yeah.
then they've got to come out with a helicopter, and the Coast Guard's got to get out there in their boat to come rescue you. So, you know, let's give them a break as well as we're going through this season, and be better prepared for it as well.
Yeah, nobody wants to be falling through the ice, that's for sure.
They trust
Nobody.
me, they do not. I remember several photographers when I've been out have said to me, you know, I'll look at them and I go, now if I start to have a problem, you have to rescue me. And they go, I'm in the media. You start having a problem, I'll call 911 and video it.
Oh my gosh. That makes me nervous just hearing that.
If
So
he's
you had a
still around,
couple
R.D. White, I remember him saying to that day, it was R.D.
He is a jokester, though,
Oh,
that
yeah,
way.
he was like, I got my phone. If you start having a problem, I'm going to call as I'm floundering in the water to demonstrate,
Oh my
you know.
gosh. No. Okay, real quick, you had a couple of websites up on this board. Is that where people should head to maybe for the first steps as to transitioning into this season?
Absolutely. DEC's website is great when it comes to this for ice fishing, and the New York State Parks for boating. Those two websites provide all the good information you need and will. And
Yes, and he's
Right.
pensive, a pensive leprechaun.
Leprechaun Dave, thanks so much. You always brighten up our morning, especially with the costumes.
He didn't bring
Thank
Lucky
you.
Charm marshmallows, though. Next time.
great
next
to be
time.
with you. Take
We'll
care.
be right back.